The Nigerian youth represents the most abused demography in the unlawful conduct of Professor Mahmood Yakubu. He toiled with your trust, your faith, and your resilience on the credibility of the electoral process. He made you a ray of hope at the end of a dark tunnel, though he knew he was going to plug it as soon as elections were over. He was in league doing the bidding of his masters. But the corrupt and evil old political order, they know that you will be angry. They know you will be traumatized. Yes, they know you will be uninterested, afraid. But above all, they know you will do nothing after the election results were upturned and their desired winner announced. They did it to kill your spirit.
The coalition of civil society organizations under the aegis of the Free Nigeria movement demanded on Monday the sacking, arrest and prosecution of the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission over alleged misconduct during the 2023 general elections. Addressing journalists in Abuja on April 10, 2023, the convener of the movement, Moses Paul, also called for the cancellation of the presidential election and the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation Committee in Lagos and other areas of violence during the polls. While Paul maintained that victims of electoral violence should be compensated accordingly, he stated that the coalition's resolution is built on truth, faith, and hope.
Sack, arrest, prosecute Professor Mahmood Yakubu.
Yes.
Cancellation of the presidential election of 25 February 2023.
Yes.
Compensate all victims of electoral violence.
Yes.
The establishment of Truth and Reconciliation Committee in Lagos and other flashpoints of violence.
Yes.
Our resolve is built on truth, faith, hope, and on the risky, if not suicidal, conviction that illegality will always birth illegality. Hardly can any Nigerian alive deny the outcome of the presidential election did not represent the will of the Nigerian people or amount to an abuse of suffrage. We all know the truth, but why are we not saying anything about it? What most Nigerians do not understand is that the people representing this evil against our country are deliberate and desperate. Their path is laid before them, and power is their ultimate livelihood. It does not matter how many people are killed or how badly they pollute our ideological space with religious and tribal sentiments, as long as they get to power.
Speaking further, the group also accused INEC and the All Progressives Party of acting like they owned Nigeria during the just concluded elections.
Even now, they have made permutations for 2027 because in their mind, they own the country and Nigerians have nothing. Nigerians must see in this last election and even at this moment an opportunity that is fast burning out. We cannot deny that the enthusiasm and dedication of Nigerians to participate in the 2023 general election and the political tsunami that followed, such as the sack of incumbent governors and parliamentarians, was a threat to the life of the old political order. In order to sustain their hold on power, they unleashed their age-long tactics of religious and ethnic sentiments. In some places, we turned on each other. In other places, they unleashed their war dogs on hapless Nigerians who fled polling units, abandoning the elections.
The group therefore calls on Nigeria youth to leave social media comments to join the movement on the street as a call for the cancellation of the election and the immediate resignation of the chairman of the electoral body.
We were once like you, trapped and broken, lost in the inertia of political voodoo, pierced by the cruel spear of intimidation and reverse psychology, where lies are washed by truth, by the evil of all political order. But we dare to raise our heads at the pain of losing our lives to take the stand for Nigeria, we implore you to do the same. To leave the pages of social media and join us on the street to demand for justice. Yes! For equity and fairness. And while we hope that the judiciary will do what is appropriate for our country in terms of our laws, we cannot sit and wait for Uhuru to happen. We must rise up to make demands.
After the announcement of winners in the February 2023 elections, it will be recalled that some aggrieved groups have demanded the immediate arrest and prosecution of the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. The protesters also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to put in place an interim government that would conduct fresh elections before he leaves office on May 29. They, in their numbers, staged a protest at the Unity Fountain for days, expressing their experiences during the polls.
Freedom, peace and unity.